Yeah. Right, yeah. So yeah, it's whether they've got the full license to call it a Delorean, to the manufacturer's license, really. Right, yes, apologies. So, this is what we're building, like Fonzie says. I've been work. I've taken all the bags out, yeah. So, but I haven't. I'll get right. Oh no, I opened it because I wanted to have a look and see what was going on in there. Yeah, I know. Well, it's because, like I say, it's about 70 or 80 pieces more than a normal Speed Champions because they're only about 270. There's not there's not that many though. I know. You'd think that, but saying that though, the ones that I thought would be stickers are the translucent blue pieces with the silver on. But all of those are printed. So we're lucky we've got all those lovely printed pieces. So right, I'm about to. Ooh, pray tell. Right, I'm about to open bag one. Oh, too many bags. Hello. Hello. Oh, cool. Hello to all of you in Fonzie's channel. Right. Cool. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, like the sort of seat pan plate. Yeah. Same. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the shout out. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, same. Well, yep. Yeah. Right. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if it's because they could have, I don't know, they could have gone with what's his name from Star Wars that was played by Peter Cushing, but that's more like swept back over the top, whereas this is like long and bedraggled. Yeah, so yeah, there's very little at the front because it's, he's got like receding hairline, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. He's got a massive forehead. That is weird. Yeah, the way it fits on. I'm just, yeah, I'm just glad we got both of them. Would have been strange if they hadn't have had, one or the other. Ah, right, like a custom one. Wow. Yeah, same. That's pretty much, you know what I mean. It start it started off as just making a record of my builds, but now it's like, yeah, I want to share it with people. Yeah. Oh, we've got a spanner, or is it a wrench? I'm not sure. No, no, there's uh, well, same as really, but no, there's a spanner that goes with Doc Brown. Oh, that's. I find sometimes I have to put the legs of the figures back a tiny bit so that because if they're holding something, it weighs them forward. Yeah. Right, so we start the build proper. Done both of the little minifigures. Right, let's put them a bit further out. Ha ha ha. Ah. Get to have a few choice words. Yeah. Right. 4 of these pieces. Goes around there. And then one there. Oh wow. Hmm. Right. 2 more of those. He's a very nice man. Ooh. Loosen his clothing. Yeah. Right, that one there. Oh. Yeah. Right, 2 of those. Only. So how does that sit? Ah, okay. So that clips in there. Right, so that's the seat pan into the front bit, I think. Yeah, more particularly so with the pieces of the same colour. I'm like, it's like the other day when I was doing the what was it? It wasn't the little Lego Jurassic World ones. It was the one before that. So it would have been I can't remember. But I was looking for a light grey 1x2, and I couldn't find it. It was in amongst all the, because there was like longer ones and 2x2s and 2x4s, and I just couldn't find it for about a minute, and I couldn't. I almost got frustrated and stopped the video to start again. But then I found it and I was like, oh, I could carry on. But yeah, there have been a couple of times where I've made a mistake and not realised I've made the mistake because I thought I'd put the wrong piece in, or I couldn't find the piece because I'd made the mistake and put it in somewhere else. And then I stopped the video before finishing the build because just at the end I realised what I'd done, and I was like, oh, I've got to take it all apart now. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to start the video again. But yeah, it was just hello, Jim. Oh yeah. Right, hang on. Ah. Oh no, weeks. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Oh, is that the one with the big arm? Yeah, I remember. I remember you when you showed us. It looked like it was on steroids. Right, so four of these little rounded edge things, dark grey. So where do they go? They go in the middle of on the edges of the floor plan. Yeah. 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 He came in. I think for me, m- most of the time, it ends up being it's either for it's in the day for me and he's streaming at night, or he's streaming in the day and it's night for me. There are some times when it's like I'm just about to switch my Xbox off and go to bed, and I get a notification on my phone that he's gone live, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could watch him, but oh, was he? I didn't realise. Oh, so what's that? I've tried it, but it's yeah. I think I played it just to see if I could get any achievements. Really, that was all it was. Yes. Plus, I think it's quite cute and funny. So, oink oink. Well, yeah, yeah. In reality, he wouldn't have live that long, would he? Is that yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, I think I might. It's. I don't know if it's I have to download it or if it's just set it as my default browser. I think that's what it might be. What, Firefox? Right. Well, that was the. Yeah. Well, it said it. I think it said Chrome or Firefox. So if Firefox works better, then I'll have to set that as it and have it on the tab at the bottom with everything else. Huh? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I think it. I don't know. Maybe because Chrome just is the bigger company and has the infrastructure, better infrastructure, I imagine. And it was fucking. Hmm. Right. So that goes on there. That goes on there. So then four of the grabbers, and they go. I might look into what spares are needed for the third one because they're not included. It's only the first and the second. Yeah, yeah. Right, so they go in there. Right, so what the seat? So is it hog your CPU? Monster, monster. Yeah. Oh, what's the name of the band? I can't remember. That's the one. Yeah, because they've done a couple of other songs. Yeah, they've done a couple of other songs that are cool as well. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's funny as hell, that video. What? No. Oh, that sounds like the Hooters in Dumb and Dumber. Because he's daydreaming and he's daydreaming and thinking of oh, was it Holly Hunter, isn't he? And she's got like big fog lamps as those instead. Right, is that a printed piece? Which one is that? Oh, that's a cute little. We've got a little a one by one with a little keypad on it and a. That's really cute. Cool. Right, so where does that go? That goes on the top of there. Oh, I should say thank you for the follow, Kathy, as well, because I think you followed me a few days ago as well. So thank you for that. And that goes um 2 o'clock in the afternoon usually, but like 1, 2 in the afternoon. Yes, yeah. So I've missed a bit, haven't I? Yeah, I've got to put that on there. Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll hear the doorbell, and even if I don't hear the doorbell because I've got my headset on, one of the other guys that I live with, he gets loads. He gets loads and loads of packages sent to him. So sometimes if the doorbell goes, he might think it's a package for him, and he'll come down, and once he realises it's not for him, he'll put it on the dining room table for me. Yeah. Ooh, little pin. Oh, that reminds me of. Reminds me of Tom Hanks in The Green Mile. Yeah. So that goes there, and that goes on the side, that side. Right. Don't think I've missed anything. Right. So those little right angle bits, where do they go? So that sticks off the edge. Right, okay. So that's. Yeah. I've got a little bit of coffee left, so I'm okay. Mmm. Hmm. Right, so we've got the curved bits for the wheel arch now. So they go there for the back. Right. So that goes. Oh yeah. Cool. So what's this? Yeah. Right, that 1x8 on the back, and then so we've got these 2x1s with the sticky out. Are those snot bricks? It's like a 2x1 grey light grey brick, but it's got the two hold bits coming out the side. So they're snot, yeah. Because I hear all the people on YouTube calling them snot bricks, and I'm like, hmm, yeah, hmm, yeah, hmm, hmm. Right, so that goes on there, and then we've got the first of the silvery translucent blue printed pieces, and they go. Hmm. So they go down the side of the back. Yep, and then we've got the same to go on this side. So we got that one there. There we go. Right, and then that goes. There we go. And then what else have we got? Yeah, they just sit on the bottom of the floor pan and then have the little triangular bits, so they sort of lean their backs up against it. But there, you have to push the backs down a little bit. A minute. So where does that go? That goes. Got these little black right angles, and they go there at the back. Either side, and then we've got. Yeah, a lot of crossover. Thank you, Red, for the follow. Speaking of, all right. Wow, that must be intensive. Hello, Red. There we go. Yeah, and give me a follow. Welcome, welcome. Right, so nearly at the end of bag one. Oh no, we are. Those are the spares. Got a little blue. Yeah. Got a spare. What is it? The gear stick pin. We've got a spare one of them. Right, so 2 and 3 are quite small bags, and then 4 and 5 are bigger. No. No, don't know. All I've got is I've got a little one, a circularised one stud with the hook on it. Oh, they've given us the little keypad. They've given us a spare one of those. No, I haven't got any of those right-angled 3-stud black pieces left. I hope you're well, Red. I hope you're all well. Oh. What, is it more internal? Yeah, that's, yeah. Cool. I'm not too bad. Well, like I say, we had a bit of technical difficulties and we were going to try and do the stream together thing, but neither my laptop or my phone will allow us to do it. No worries. It's all good. Right, oh, lots of little pieces in bag 2. Yeah, go and get one. I was going to do that tomorrow, but I've got to put it off till Friday because I'm helping out my mate Swampy. Like I said last, yeah, his kid, you know, he's not even, well, he's like about 2 weeks away from being 17, and he's having a root canal surgery. Blimey. But yeah, he's wants to make. His dad's at work, so he needs somebody to escort him home. Alright, let's type that in. Oh, I've just started bag 2, hang on. Right, so us, that has to go. I mean, we kind of still are, you know. Right. Hmm. Right. Are there? What if you had to buy them individually? Off Bricklink. Right. So what is that? So does that go on there? What? Wow. But it just surprises me that they've given us two minifigs. There's the conversion kit for the second one, and it's still the same price as all the other Speed Champions. Yeah. Right, so that's the first sticker. We've got the Delorean logo on the back. So, hello, Foxy. You alright? Couldn't find the Delorean. It was sold out. Oh. Yeah, maybe you might have to go online to buy them. Yeah, Foxy's in America, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I imagine there'll be places that'll get restocks of them though, because yes, in the States, yeah, because it is such a popular set. Yeah, you want to visit the UK soon, blimey. What's that? Hook? Oh no, this is. Hang on, I've put it to. Has he come into Bricktastic then? Ah. Yes, because that was the proviso he said, didn't it? For him sending you that cute little set, he was like, "Oh, just buy me a beer," wasn't it? Well, that's the same with you sending me that F1 set. I was like, "Well, do you want some money for it?" Oh yeah, 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 yeah. To put your can in. Wow. Hmm. Yeah. So where did these go? Right, that goes in there, yeah? These little blue 2x1s right at the back. Yeah. So, right. Yeah. Right, what's next? Where does that go? So we got 2x4 with holes in. So that goes over the red bricks. And then we get these. I haven't yet. I just use it as a database of the sets I've got. Right. Yeah, same. Hmm. I like showing the instructions simply so that the people watching can see what how it builds up. Yeah. Right, what's these bits? Hmm. So, and then what's that? Is that what? Oh my god. So it's the same size as this? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Bloody hell. I don't really use what was it, the tool that they give us. Yeah. Right, so where does that go? So that goes in there, and that goes there. Yep. And then, alright, we're starting on the front bit now. So, ooh. Right, so that goes on one side, and then the other one. Yeah, same. I'm just used to doing it with my fingers. Right, so that's the side panels done. Okay. Two of these little bits in the corner. So that holds that on. Yeah, that foot secures the side plate more. And that in there. And then I've got this little grey cheese wedge, one by one, and that goes in there. That goes in there. Das ist gut, ja. I find sometimes the edge is bigger on one side than the other. I think that's what I've accidentally done with the Delorean sticker. But like I say, it's good enough. As long as the other end doesn't dog ear off the edge. Right, so we got a silver grill plate, so that goes on there. Yeah, I so want one of them. Ah. The normal one's like 2 by 2 by 2, isn't it? Hmm. So we got these. So that goes in there. All right, we've got the little window panel for the flux capacitor. Right, so how do we put this in? So does that go on? Right, so that pops in that side, I think. There we go, the flux capacitor. So that goes in the back there. There we go. The flux capacitor is in. Oh, these seats look tiny. So what do we, right, we've got the little grabber bars. So they go like that. Rinse and repeat. Marty, where we're going, we don't need roads. Yep. There we go. Do you know what I mean? It's just cool that we got both of them. Right. So these are the seat panels, and they click into there. That's going to be a bit fiddly. Don't click. And then click. There we go. And then get all these sort of flat wall panels. So where's that go? So that goes behind the flux capacitor. So that goes there. Are you telling me that this? Oh, that's a new piece, a different piece. So that clicks in there. Oh, that bit there. Cool. Right. Haven't missed anything. Right. Okay. Oh, so that goes at an... Oh, right, it's telling us to push that in at an angle. Okay. So it goes in there. So how does that go in? So, okay. Right, so that... Right, so they go in like that, do they? I ain't seen nothing, right? Right, I think that's good. What's that? So that little pin goes in there. So we do the second one, put the pin in. And right, where do they go? So they go on, I think that there. And then that goes on there. Oh yes, speaking of which, I should do that for you. I didn't do it, I've done it for everybody else. Right, so how does that go in? Yeah. So is that clips in there, does it? Right, oh, that's quite fiddly. So that clips into there, yeah? Let's leave that little bit there. Right, slurp my coffee. So, next bit. Red pin. So what, the red pin goes in there. Ah, no, now we're on to bag 3. Right. Right. The little binoculars on the top. Right. Right. I've got the little hinge piece. Whoa. Oh. Right, Right, so where does that go? GG. So the little hinge piece goes in there. Is that going to sit? There we. Yeah, yeah, fair and square. Oh, second hinge piece, and that goes on the other side. Oh, that's pretty cool. Printed piece with the black disc with yellow and silver on. So where does that go? That sits. That sits. There we go. Sits in there. Right. What's that? Little blue, sort of like motorbike handlebars. So that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think that was one of the videos I watched. Yeah. Cool. So is that the circular bit goes at the back? No, I was streaming on my 5G, but because I wanted to make sure that the internet was spread between my Xbox and the Discord and have my laptop on. But yeah, now I've had to put the Wi-Fi on. It's just that the Wi-Fi signal not particularly strong. In the daytime, anyway, it's stronger at night because everybody else has gone to bed and I'm the only one using it. Yeah. Put some put some clothes on. Hmm. Well, that's the thing with our house. It's only it's a all male house, and we're not allowed females in. We've had a few. I say one of the previous tenants snuck somebody in, but she took advantage of him and I think stole his phone and also bounced his head off of the wooden knob on the top of the stairs. You know, like the balustrade. And I think he had to go to hospital with concussion. Hmm. But yeah. Hmm. I think in a previous house I lived at, one of the guys, he had his girlfriend round and almost tried starting a fight with me because he blamed me for him getting kicked out, and I was like, well, you decided to bring your missus in just because she had a kid at home being babysat, but she didn't want to take him round hers because it would wake the kid up. Well, that's your choice, isn't it? You chose to do that. Right. What's that? Hmm. Hmm. You had an unexpected knock at the door. That doesn't happen often out where I live. Pretty isolated. Well, as long as, what is it, delivery or something? Yeah. Right. What's this bit? Just to make dropping by, but I hadn't expected them. Oh, no worries. Well, as long as it's somebody you know. So three of those. Right. So I'm being looked after by Mind, which is a national mental health charity, but it's split into regional offices all around the UK. So I live in Coventry, which is in the Midlands, the middle of England. But it's been recently amalgamated, so it used to be Coventry and Warwickshire mined. Now it's Coventry and Warwickshire and Worcestershire mined. So I think they've kind of saved themselves a bit of money by amalgamating the two areas together. Yeah. Right, so that goes on the back. And that goes there. So they're brake lights. So that goes on. That goes on one side. And that goes. And there. So what does that do? Right, that goes. So we've got a hybrid one. We've got a 2x2, but it's two studs with a half flat tile. So that goes on the back there. And then a bit of grill plate. Right, so what's this bit then? We've got right. So these are the famous sloped grill pieces on the back. So how does that fit on? So is that, yeah, that connects to there. So that hangs off. And then we do the same for the other side. Oh, wow, sounds a lot to me. Yeah. Hmm. Right, so where's that go? Ah, we've got a sticker, so that's these little. Well, it's easily done. I mean, I did it earlier. I got distracted and moved on to the next step, kind of thing, and then realised, oh, there's this little piece that's missing. So there we go. A thick line and a thin line. So where's that go? That goes on here, like that. Yep. Right. And then the same the other side. Hello, Miss Sloth. I like the River Song reference. It's not going too bad. So that goes. I'm still hoping that one of these days River Song comes back as a character in Doctor Who. She's a bit of a missed opportunity. My kiddo's named after Amelia and Rose. Nice. I think that's the first time I've heard of somebody that has kids named after Doctor Who characters. Yeah. Right. Right. So we're on to bag 4. That is what we're building. The Delorean from Back to the Future. So you've managed to get yourself a Delorean then at a Walmart, yeah? It will be mine after work. Glad that you managed to get one. Right. Yeah, Foxy Kirby. She was saying that everywhere had sold out, but she's managed to get one at the Walmart in the next town over. So did you order it off their website or? Yay! Nice. Nice one, Red. Right, so that goes on the front, and then so does that leave a gap? Right, so that goes. Yeah, hopefully in the future when I've got a new laptop and I've sorted out overlays and stuff for myself, I'm hoping to. Oh yeah, where's that come from? That's really detailed. I've seen a smaller one, but it's not as detailed as that. I can make out the police box and all the windows. Yeah, surprisingly detailed for such small emote. A place to hold on it in case I couldn't make it into town and make it in time. Okay, so you've reserved it. Cool. Right, so where's that go? Right, 2x4, so that sits there. And then a little black right angle, so that. Right, so on to the next bit. Yeah, same. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Right, so 5 of those all the way along underneath. Yeah, yeah. Surprised it's not a sub emote. I've made Discord emotes, but that's basically I've done zoomed in versions of like the little baby driver, baby Yoda, Grogu. Done a little zoomed in version of that. Yeah, innit? And now I've got the little Microraptor from the Lego Jurassic World set. That's also now a Discord emote as well. But in future, and my raid out vid is the 12 Doctors Regeneration, trimmed and sped up slightly for time. Ah, 12th Doctor. Yeah, that's Peter Capaldi. Yeah. Right, so is that the next sticker on? So what is this? Ah, this is the side panelling. So that goes on the side there. That follows the lines. So, oh okay. Oh, right. So, the wing mirrors. Right. Yeah. Considering it's just two pieces. Yeah, how does it sit though? Those little quarter circles. So that sits that direction and then goes on the side there. Like a wing mirror. Right, and then what's that? A 1x8 along the front. So that sits in the corner there. So it goes there in the corner. Right. Oh, steering column. Right. So we take that and we put that on there with the hole on, and then we put the steering wheel on there, and then the steering wheel sits there. So there we go. Yeah. Right, and then we've got the time panel. November the 5th, 1955, October the 26th, 1985. Yeah. Right, so that goes in the middle, next to the steering column. There we go. Oh, another sticker. So we've got a black cheese wedge 2x1. Wicked. Right. Right, so what's this? This is the nice one, brother. Right. Oh, whoops. There we go. So that's the sticker for the plutonium chamber. And that goes on the other side. There we go. Well, it's just the fact that you can substitute it for emotes is quite cool. It gives you that option. No, it's yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's the value that we're getting out of this set. Yeah, compared to others. I think because they realise that this is... Right, there's the other long sticker. Oh, whoops, nearly had an air bubble there. Hello, Zach. In my opinion, best set so far in 2026. Yeah, agreed. That's not exactly a hot take. I think a lot of people would agree with that. It's just because the nostalgia. It's instantly recognisable. Right. Hope you're well, Zach. Yes. There we go. If you'd like to follow Zach Emrutledge, he's a funny guy. What's that? Price, build, minifigs, playability, displayability, and the amount of printed pieces for a Speed Champion set. Yeah, we were just saying that. It's very surprising. Right, so that goes on the other side. Oh, clip. There we go. Satisfying. And then so that little one stud goes there. Thank you for the follow, Zach. Awesome. Right. That's a cool little emote with the Lego head. Oh. And a little laughing Spider-Man face. That's cool as well. Oh, that's not going to... Right, what's that? So, yeah. So, we've got the left hand. Right, and then that goes on that corner there. Well, as soon as I heard... Right, so there we go, got the two... Same. The only... Well, he's still supposed to maintain, being professional. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Got these weird little angles there. This is the same piece that's the back spoiler on. Okay. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Has he done it? Has he? Right. That's weird. And then we've got the two 1x5s. Do they? Yeah, they sit out, so they come all the way forward. Right. Then 1x6. And then a little circularised 2x1. More blue right angles. Oh yeah, the number plate and whatever. Right, so that goes on the front then. So that sits there. Yeah. Ooh. Right. Right, so chunky 2x4 in the middle at the front. And then the wheel arches. Oh, my headset's falling off the front. Right, what's that bit? So, got the other blue right angle, and that sits there. Then we've got the 2x4 black plate. That sits there. Right, and then 1x8 along the front. Build. And then 2x6. Getting there, right. Oh, bag 5. Last bag. Oh, there's a mini bag inside. Right, yeah, little tiny bag. Oh, we got no, we're good. We've got all the pieces, right. So, the last bag. So, right, so that sits in the middle. Right, 1x3. And then we got these little Oh, these little truncated pieces. So they go in the corner there, above the dashboard. Where's the other one? Reveal yourself. There it is. Found it. Right, that goes in there. Right, yep, that's done. Right, so that goes there, little cheese wedge. And the little grabber one studs. So which way does that go? Goes facing forward. Right. Like that, yeah? Right. And then 2x1 light grey cheese wedge. Let's finish the front off, corner. And then the same again along the other side. Revelio. Yeah, yeah. Right, there it is. Yeah, Foxy said Revelio, which is the spell in Harry Potter for revealing things, isn't it? I think. Oh dear. Right, now we have... I'm tempted to get a second one just so as I don't have to keep swapping it back. Right, so we've got the windscreen. So that clips onto the top there. Oh no, it doesn't clip, does it? No? No, it doesn't clip. Okay. So it just clips there and then just sits there. Okay. Right. So what's these? We've got some snot bricks. Are they? Yeah, they're white. Right, okay. So that goes on there. So that goes on there. Right, so that's... Yeah, that's right. Right, another one of them. What, the ones on the front? I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where they've shown ways that you can change that out so that it's tile. I might invest. Yeah. Yeah, it is a shame. Right, so there's that. Right. That's quite an achievement. Yeah. It'd be nice if they to yeah, to be fair, Lego could have those two snot bricks in the middle that show the exposed studs, they could have done flat ones of them. But I suppose it means creating a whole new part. Right, so that's that. So now we've got the lights. So we've got, yeah, right. Now we've got the silvery translucent blue tiles that go in the front. Ah, okay. See, I thought the lights were stickers, but they're window panes. Little mini windows. That's cool. Right, so how do they go in? Oh. Yeah, I've got a little bit to go. Oh. Oh. Right, so we've got the other window. See, that surprised me. Like I say, I thought the windows were stickers. From the box art. So. And then the little corner pieces. Yes. That's another thing. See, I've seen another YouTube video where they've not just done the lighting in the car, but they've done a road, they've done a plate with a road on it, and then they've done the fire scorch marks coming out the underneath and the back as well. That makes it look even cooler. Right, so this is the DMC sticker. So there we go. Almost perfect. Right, and then that goes on the top there, in the middle. There we go. Looking good. Right, and then that just fits on the front. So there we go. And then little corner bits. So you've got these little and that goes the side, yeah. So then that goes on the side there, yep. Right, and then the other side. Right, and then that goes in there. Right. Right, so we've got the so we've got the put the wires in. So that goes on there, and then that feeds across there and round there, yeah. And then that. Right, I need to pull that. There we go. Ooh. And then make sure it connects there. Yay! There we go. Is that right? So that's one wire. One. Right, so now. Oh. Oh, it's a telescope. So that connects there, and then that sits on there, and then so that goes in like that. I've not got many pieces left for it, to be honest. So so yeah, I think there is going to be a few left over. Right, that clicks. Yeah. Right. Right. Right, so we've got the quarter circle printed pieces. So they go. That one connects. That one connects to there, like that. Then we carry it. What, on Discord or on? Oh. Right, and then that connects there. So for the other side. So that connects there. And then goes round there. Oh, goes all the way round there. Right, and there we go. Wire connects. No, I wouldn't. That's fair enough. Oh. That sounds sus. Yeah. What? Wow. Right, so those are all connected. Yeah. GG. Right, so these are the bars for the side frame. So where's that going? Right, that goes there, yeah? So there's the bar. Right. So that goes on the top there. And then we basically got the fishing rod piece, which is the lightning rod. So how's that fitting? So you've got the license plate. So that goes in there. There we go. Out of time. Right, so how does that go on? How does... I'm not sure how this clips in. Oh, hang on. No? Oh, my stomach. How does... Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Right, now I see the little pin that it clips into now. Right, there we go. Between the two hook pieces in the back there is an axle. Took me a second too. Yeah, I've got it. No, there it is. And then we got the wheels. So got the printed wheel pieces. Whoa! Ow! Oh, bit. Nearly lost it over the edge of the table, yeah. But trying to grab it, I wrenched my shoulder slightly. Ow. Yeah. I need to get some painkillers. Right, so we've got the little sand coloured pins. And then yeah. No, I was going to say, I thought there was still an extra sticker left. Right, so we put the wheels in. It's that bar across the end. Right. There we go. Yay! There we go. So, yeah, and then we take the windscreen off and put the minifigs in, which has to be done. Yeah, I think a lot of people do that, but it's just like, well, oh, hang on, the steering columns come off. Not the gear stick. Right. And then, does that fit? No, don't fit with the spanner in his hand. Right, so we put so look, there you go. It's just nice that there's enough space to put both of them in there as well. They could have included both the figures. They could have, I say, they included both the figures, but it wasn't a given that that both would fit. Right. Yeah, and the way the seats are, you have to lean them back slightly instead of sitting them up to put totally upright. But yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, it is surprising how many. Oh yeah, because they're the wheel braces. They're the bits underneath to put the wheels the other way. No, I mean I'm going to do that now. I'm going to swap it over. So yes, so we take off the lightning rod again. We also take off the little yellow thing here. I'll leave the number plate off for the moment, just because it's fiddly to take it back out. So we put there we go. There's the Mr. Fusion. So that we've got the little tiled one stud, and then the little base, and then that goes on the top there. So okay, so we obviously take the wheels back off. But we have to take the pins out as well. Oh, damn it. Hang on a sec. I've just lost a wheel. Right. Right. So take the other wheel, last wheel off. Oh right. Yeah. Ah. Right. So we've got these things. Right. So we've got these little extra pins. So the pins goes in the wheels there, and then we put that on there. So how do they? Ah, okay, okay. So underneath the wheel brace, there's where the 1x4 fits in. Ah, that's quick. That's quite clever. Right. Right. Does that sat in properly? Looks a bit. Yeah. I think it's all right. Right. So we do that another 3 times. Put the pin in. Put the brace. And then that. Right. Right. So that's. There we go. So. Yeah. So I think that's done now. So I've converted it now. Hello, Hope. Yep. There we go. The wheels are all up in their position. And it's. Oh, a minute. What have I done? What have I done? Mr. Fusion. Mr. Fusion's come off. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. Well, once it's clipped in place, you can't see the reel. So yeah. Right. Oh, sorry, Foxy. You beat me. I didn't realise you'd already shouted him out. Right. Oh yeah. Nice. 14 pence, wow. So what's next on the build list? I don't know, to be honest. We've got a choice. Yeah, I think the next on the list for me is the Marvel mech suits. So we've got a new Spider-Man mech, we've got the Doctor Octopus mech, and we've got the Miles Morales mech as well. So I think that's going to be the next build for me. It's two sets technically because the Miles Morales is a... No, no, I'm going to do them next time. We've been going for 2.5 hours now. I think we can raid out, find somebody hopefully who's also building Lego or crafting. Message them next time before you go live. Yeah, no worries. I can't see there. The only person on that I've got on my list is a certain person. Yeah. Mike Moans is on doing makers and crafting. Yeah, should we raid him? Cool. Right, so if you'd like to stay for the raid, we're going to raid a guy called Mike Moans. Yeah, double raid him. May as well. Oh, whoops. Keep bashing my camera. Right. Thank you for coming to watch me. Right. Let's put the raid through. There we go. There we go, it says raid. Raid now. Right, thank you for watching and see you next time. I'll probably say next Tuesday like I would usually do. So next Tuesday, mid-afternoon. It's been earlier for both of us. But that'll be like I say, the Marvel mech suits next Tuesday. Cool? Right, let's raid. Thank you for coming. See you later. Raid's gone through. There we go. Right, it's been stuck. See you later, guys. I'll stop the stream. Boom.